everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Christina, and this week we have my February 2021 monthly highlights video, and I'm using this beautiful kit from Ashley and Laz. It's a shop on Etsy that I found, and this was a print impression weeks kit. I just really liked the colors, and I liked the idea of the kit with the macarons, and the coffee. And I just thought it was super kind of romantic without being overtly Valentine's-y. And then I also loved that this kit came with a Monday start, because that's how I like my planner to be. And so this is the next plan with me. I know that I was supposed to do a weekly plan with me a couple weeks ago, but I was sick. And so thanks for bearing with me. And so now I'm just going to go and put down all of these date covers or date dots, squares, whatever they are. And as you can see, I struggle with these all the time, always. And because this kit was a printable kit and it was a print impression weeks kit, it did not come with a lot of things in it, like a lot of monthly kits do. And so I did end up having to make a bunch of my own like functional items as well, which I will show you, and I'll point out what came in the kit and what didn't come in the kit as we're going along. And so yes, a couple weeks ago I was supposed to be doing a plan with me, but I got really sick. Well, I don't know about really sick, but I got sick, and I just woke up and I felt really horrible, and I had a sore throat and I lost my voice. And it was, of course, the day that I was planning on doing my voiceover. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. And so I was originally planning on doing that plan with me because I had most of it filmed and everything. However, life just got away from me and it just didn't get done. Okay, moving on to my highlights. For the first, my kids started school. So that is a picture of my little kiddos in their school uniform. They started a new school, and so it was very exciting and very new and a little bit scary. And then that Polaroid cutout is from Breezy Organization. She is a content creator and she makes digital planners, and her planners are actually really amazing. So I will link her down below. And then, yeah, so I just marked that it was their first day of school and they have to wear a uniform. All the kids here in Nicaragua, where I live, they all wear uniforms to school, and so it actually worked out really nicely. And then moving on to the second, I went shopping for my husband's birthday, so I put down this little rounded half box that came with the kit, and this washi tape that I found. Oh, and again, I forgot to look up where the washi tape is from. Hold on. I'm going to go look it up and come right back. Okay, I'm back. That washi tape is from Digitally Scrapped. It was a freebie, and so I will link them down below. And that cute little girl in the shopping cart with all of her bags is from Tralala Studios. That is really how I felt. I went birthday shopping for my husband and got him a bunch of birthday presents because his birthday is on the 3rd. So that is also my highlight for the 3rd is my husband Paul's birthday. And so I'm going to mark that with this like celebrating emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And that full box like square I made for myself in Procreate. It was really easy to do. If you have questions about that, you can ask me, and maybe one day I will do a video on that if I can figure out how to do that. Moving on to the 4th, I just had a really good work day, and so I'm marking that with this Miss Bandit from Petticoat Bandit. And I put down a flag sticker that I had made for myself, and the arrow is from, that I am going to put down eventually. The arrow is from Planner Pixie Co. Her arrows are like my absolute favorite. Okay, moving on to the 5th, I went and had some really good chai tea at this restaurant called the Garden Cafe. And so I am going to put down I'm going to put down a play date sticker, and now I'm rearranging because, this is how my life goes these days. My son had a play date with his best friend, whose name is Rodrigo, and then this is where I realized that I accidentally put the play date on the wrong day, so I'm moving that to the Saturday, and now, on the 5th, I went and had a chai tea latte at the Garden Cafe, which is a coffee shop kind of around here. And so I'm using the rounded square full box that came with the kit. And then this Souk de Coco, who is in the teacup, because this is the only place, or one of the only places I've found here that sells like chai tea, really, really nicely. Then on Sunday was the Super Bowl, so I'm marking that with the freebie. That was a freebie from my Facebook group. Um, and then moving on to the 8th, I'm just putting down a bunch of different washi tapes. Most of them are from Digitally Scrapped. Let's see, that first plain pink one I made for myself in Procreate. This second one that kind of looks like crumpled paper is from Digitally Scrapped, and so is that the one that looks kind of like a rug or sweater. I made some banana muffins with my kids, and so I am marking that with this munchkin emoji again from Coffee Monsters Co. That looks like it's kind of like stirring up whatever baking mix. And I actually posted a reel on that on my like life Instagram if you want to follow me there, and you can see more about like my day-to-day life. And let's be real, a lot of it is pictures of my kids. I posted a reel of us actually making those muffins there. I will link that down below if you want. You can follow me. Then on the 9th, my husband and I watched NCIS, which is Naval Criminal Investigative Services. It is my husband and I's like favorite show. We watch it together, and we've been watching it for longer than we've been married now. And so we finally got a new episode, which was great. So I'm marking that with a TV Olivia from my shop, and then the NCIS logo that I just found online. On the 10th, we went out to fried chicken, which if you've watched these videos before, I'm sure fried chicken, we actually go eat it quite a lot. And that is because it is one of the only places around for like fast food or delivery type options. And my kids will actually eat it. And so again, I'm marking that with this Coco from Souk de Coco. And the chicken restaurant is called Pollo Estrella. And the arrow, again, these arrows are from Planner Pixie Co. They're like so adorable, and I love them just to like add a little zhuzh to like pizzazz to like, your spread. Okay, moving on to the 11th, I have been listening to a podcast lately called Binge Mode Marvel. If you like Marvel and you don't mind cussing, there's some cussing in it. These guys are really funny. They also have binge mode. Let's see, they have binge mode Harry Potter, they have binge mode Game of Thrones, and binge mode Star Wars, which I have not listened to yet. I'm not a Game of Thrones person, so I probably won't listen to that one. However, I probably will go back and listen to Harry Potter and the Star Wars seasons just because I find it so fascinating. And so what they've done for Marvel specifically, I'm a big Marvel fan, is that they've gone movie by movie from the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they have talked about, different things about the movie and the comics that inspired it and things like that. And so I've found it to be very, very interesting. And so that girl is she is from Digikika, who is the artist who makes like the little bandits and things like that that you see all around. But you can actually buy the clip art directly from her, and then you can color it in any way you like to fit whatever kit. So I actually purchased that little podcast listening girl, or the girl with the headphones and the phone, from the artist itself. So I will leave her link down below. Okay, moving on to the 12th. My kids, like I said, they went to a new school. And so with this new school, they have started a new computer class, which I do not envy the teacher that has to teach 20-something 3-year-olds how to use a computer, but more power to them. And so we go every Friday afternoon. My daughter goes for an hour, and then my son goes for an hour. So we sit and they do computer class. And so that little girl is from Whimsical Cat Studio. And then I'm just marking that with another piece of that washi, which is from Digitally Scrapped. Okay, moving on to the 12th, my husband and I took a weekend away, which was really fascinating and awesome. Not fascinating, it was just amazing. We kind of did like a staycation. We just went one town over, and we stayed at a hotel, and we got massages this day. And so that girl, like, totally blissed out and relaxed out of our mind is from Fox and Cactus. And so I'm marking that. We got a massage this day, which was actually really nice. I thought it was going to be a fail because we had called and tried like 8 different places that TripAdvisor told us they were going to be, that was going to be open. But due to the pandemic and everything, they had all shut down. And so I was really, I thought we weren't going to be able to get a massage. And then we actually found a place that was open. So that was very, very exciting. Okay, on the 14th, which is obviously Valentine's Day, my husband and I, and then another couple friend of ours, we did a hike up a volcano, which was really great. The volcano's name is Mumbacho. So I am marking that with this Polaroid that I have made. It is in my shop, and it will actually be coming to the shop as part of the family Olivia's sticker set, which is coming out in a couple of weeks, actually. So keep an eye out for that. There's a couple of different Polaroid options that you will get. But you can also use it like this with like other pictures behind them. And so that is a picture of us on the Mumbacho hike. And so you can look out and you can see pretty much, a bunch of lakes and all the greenery and how beautiful like Nicaragua is. And so I am marking that for my highlight on the 14th. Okay, so here's the week that I felt sick. Like I said, I woke up and I just, felt like I got hit by a truck. And then I lost my voice and my throat hurt really bad. And I don't think it was COVID. I know that was like literally my first thought was like, oh my goodness, I have COVID. But there's no place to like get tested here in Nicaragua. So I don't think it was COVID. Nobody else in my family got sick and it didn't last for very long. So I think it was just some weird cold. Okay. But on the 15th, I am marking that I did not feel well with this little girl who, again, she's drawn by DigiKika. However, this little bandit is from Print Petticoat Bandit. And then most of that washi, again, is from Digitally Scrapped. That like pink polka dot one at the very bottom is actually from, I want to say it's also from Breezy Organization. I will double check that down below. Okay, then moving on to the 16th, my husband for Valentine's Day actually got me an Apple Watch, so I'm very, very thankful and excited for that. And so this is just an Apple Watch like PNG or SVG that I found. I just Googled Apple Watch and then I recolored it to match the kit. And then moving on to the 17th, we had our friends over and we watched The Bachelor, which was from a couple days before. But we actually watched it this day. And oh my goodness, if you guys have been watching The Bachelor this season, it has been crazy. Like, in a good way, but also, like, the girls have been so catty. I've just kind of like, be better, right? Be better. However, the Women Tell All is this week, and I'm stoked. So it should be really good because I think the Women Tell All will be really fascinating. All right, so that, girl in the TV is a Bitmoji, which I just saved and added to my sticker collection. Okay, on the 18th, I actually had a really good workout. So I'm going to mark that with this Inky Bear from Ink and Pine Studios and the scallop label I made for myself. And this workout script is from, I can't remember, but I will leave it linked down below. It's a new sticker shop to me. And I really love like the script of that workout. I think it's so cute. Okay, then moving on to the 19th, I am going to be marking down that it is Friday. So what does that mean? That means WandaVision. Have you guys been watching WandaVision? Oh my goodness. The show is like blowing my mind. Oh, I'm actually going to mark a game night and then I'm going to realize that game night actually happened on Saturday, not Friday. So the game night sticker is from Little Red Prince, and then here I'm just making these flags skinnier so I can make kind of a flag banner with them. Those first two colors I made for myself, and then this third sparkle washi, glitter washi is from Sweetly Scrapped as well. And so yeah, that game night sticker is from, who are you from? It's from Little Red Prince, and we actually played this game called Trekking the World. I don't know if from Underdog Games. I don't know if you've played it. It's actually a really fun game. It's kind of like Ticket to Ride, but with a little more like involvement, and it's so fun. It took us, it's takes a little while because of the way the nature of the game is. And there's like it seems like there's a ton of rules, but once you get going in the game, it's actually like so fun. Plus the artwork in this game, you guys, is beautiful. I love looking at all the cards because they have cards of all these different destinations around the world, and it just makes my wanderlust like go crazy. Okay, so now this is where I've realized that I put that on the wrong date. And so here, Friday the 19th, WandaVision. Have you guys been watching the show? Please let me know down below if you've been watching and what you think of it. I cannot believe we are in the last episode. It's already happening. And I'm like so stressed because I do not have the I have so many questions and I'm afraid they're not going to answer them all. Like I really am. But and WandaVision hasn't been approved for a second season yet. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think I know what's gonna happen, and in my brain, I think I know, but I don't know, and I'm so stressed. It's gonna be so good though. It's gonna be so good. Anyways, if you haven't watched it and you have Disney Plus or access to Disney Plus, I would highly suggest it, especially if you like Marvel. It does take a couple of episodes to get into it, but once you do, man, it has been mind blowing every week. We sit there and we watch it, and then afterwards we talk about it for 30 minutes because we're so intrigued as to what is going on. Okay, moving on to the 21st, we actually did a really nice family Zoom this day with my mom and my sisters and my dad. And so I'm marking that with this computer Zoom or conference call video chat from Bubba Bear Studios and this family Zoom script that I made for myself. And then that half box again is the one that came with the kit. Okay, I forgot to do this blanket statement beforehand. If you see me using printed stickers, they're stickers that I've purchased previously and then I've made them into digitals for myself. Okay, now that that's over. Now on the 22nd, I am going to be putting down this square full box that I made for myself in Procreate. And then this day, I actually really got into content planning on Trello, which using the calendar power up on Trello, if you haven't done it yet and you use Trello, or if you're you know what Trello is, I would highly suggest it using the calendar power up to plan out your content. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Instagrams for work, and then I have one a personal Instagram. I've also dabbled in TikToks, which I have a TikTok. I will leave that down below if you feel like you wanna follow me. I have a TikTok, and then I also have a personal Instagram and YouTube. And so I have so many things that I'm trying to plan content for, and I'm trying to do a lot better at planning for, and being consistent and things like that. And this has been a game changer. And on top of it, I can sync it with my iPhone calendar. And so, game changer, everybody. It's been great. So that's what I did on the 22nd. The 23rd, we just had some really good family time. And so this is another Polaroid kind of snapshot of what is going to be coming to the shop with the family time stickers, which is coming next week, I think, actually. So keep an eye out for that. And so that's just from my shop. Then on the 24th, I had a really good conversation with my friend. And so I'm marking that with the full box that came with the kit. And then these two girls right here, these are from Fox and Cactus with the purple hair. I think they're supposed to be talking on the phone, but it works. I need to get some more friend stickers. So if you have good friend stickers, leave them down below for me and where you got them, because I need some more friend stickers. All mine are not good. Anyways, okay, moving on to the 25th. Again, I had another really good chai tea. I went back to the Garden Cafe. And so I'm marking that with a couple of these flags that I cut down. I make them skinnier so that way I trim them. That way when the points don't get super elongated, because if you squish a sticker, the points get elongated on a flag. and that's not my favorite thing, so I just kind of trim off the sides, if that makes sense. So everything's kind of more like squared off. But I'm going to use this girl holding a tea from Whimsical Cat Studio and this chai time sticker, which is like one of the very first script stickers I ever made for myself. Okay, moving on to the 26th, we went out to dinner with our friends to a restaurant called Paso del Tren, which is kind of up on a mountain overlooking the lake, which is absolutely gorgeous. It has an amazing view. Plus, the food is fantastic. So I'm marking that down as my highlight with the two of these scallop labels that I made for myself. This Olivia, who's like so stuffed, which I think she's so cute, and she will be coming to my shop at some point, so keep an eye out for her. Yeah, I think she's just so adorable with like her big old stuffed belly, because that's always how I feel after I eat at this restaurant. It's so good. Okay, then moving on to the 27th, I had a really good stretching session. My back was hurting actually pretty badly, and so my husband helped me out. He is a physical therapist, if you did not know that. So he helped me out and helped me stretch and actually popped my back a couple of times, which felt so amazing. And so I am marking that with this girl from Sandia Designs, who is kind of doing a stretch. And then this, obviously, script that I made for myself. And the arrow, again, once more, is from Planner Pixie Co. Then, moving on to the 28th, last day of the month, we had dinner at our friend's house, which was so sweet. They made tacos. They made these carne asada tacos. Oh my goodness. I have to learn how to make carne asada, you guys, because it's got to be like one of my favorite foods in the whole wide world. I love it. So I'm marking that with this pink box, this darker pink full box that I made for myself, and this fork and spoon from Mr. and Mrs. Mint, and then the dinner with friend script, obviously I made for myself. You guys, these tacos were fantastic. I have to figure out a good carne asada recipe. So if you have one, let me know down below. Okay, then for all the days at the top of this, no, I'm not. Am I? No. So now I'm going to mark down what I was currently watching, listening to, and enjoying for this month of February. So I'm going to use that half box sticker from the kit, this currently sticker, and then 3 of these post-it note stickers that I made for myself to mark down those 3 different categories. So what I was watching this month, as it should be no surprise to anybody, was WandaVision. Again, if you have not seen this show and you like superheroes or you like Marvel, I would highly, highly suggest it. If you have seen it and you have theories or anything, please leave them down below because I am ready to talk. Then I was listening to, again, like I talked about before, the Binge Mode Marvel podcast. Also, if you have good podcast recommendations, please let me know because I finished Binge Mode Marvel, and so now I have to come up with a new podcast to listen to, or audiobook, or something, because I feel like weird not listening to something now while I'm working. It's so odd. And then what I've been enjoying this month is the Crystal Light Strawberry Lemonade like drops that you put in your water. I've been trying to drink more water, and these drops they really do. They make it so much easier to drink water and so much more enjoyable. Okay, so now for the Sorry, that's my dog. Sorry, that was my dog. Okay, now for the top of the days, of the calendar that weren't in the month, because this month was only 28 days and it went Monday to Sunday. How crazy is that? I'm gonna make a washi banner, which I don't know if you've seen them. I used to do them in my like paper planner, and I haven't done them a lot in my digital planner. Mainly, I think because I just don't have that much digital washi. So if you have good recommendations for digital washi, leave them down below. Here is my completed spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you are sure to get all of my videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.